Camera 2.
It's unlocked.
Oh, this shit has no 4K. Oh, there it goes. This one's getting like the profile we need.
Yeah, that's the perfect one.
I'm glad you got another iPhone because thank the guys. We need that shit, man.
Yeah, that's the third view is always key.
Boom, boom, boom. All this being done on phones, it's crazy.
And it's legit. Like that's.
I'm about to get this new phone, man, and that's gonna be what I'm shooting videos with. I'm about to get insurance on it so I can actually. I'm gonna talk about the later shit. Fuck it.
My mic rate's a little high. I think this was your stand. All right. So let's see here. Let me get the topic up. Looks like it's a start. That's Tams from the tour. To the here it is. Finding your voice. All right. So let's get into it. So what is it? Episode 10. Unique Individual Podcast.
10, let's go.
Unique Individualz Podcast live from Headquarters Studio in Tracy, California. I'm your host, Corey.
It's your boy Alvin Taylor.
Your boy, and we about to get busy because this is episode 10 and we've been doing this for y'all, celebrating, giving y'all knowledge. I hope y'all appreciating this. I hope y'all are soaking this all in, this amount of game that we are unleashing on you guys. I mean, Alvin, how many gems have you dropped on them over this podcast?
Y'all done got about a good 25. I think
At
a good
least
25.
I would say 30.
Maybe 30.
I'm going 30 because
32.
There's some things that we don't hit on that you need to go back and rewind, think about in your career. If you want to blow up and do the things that you always wanted to do, man, just listen to this podcast on repeat. So episode 10, here we go. So we got a really cool topic, finding your voice and honing your unique artistic style.
Man.
How do you sound like you? And I think this is the most important thing. I swear, Alvin, I spend most of my time talking to my artists about this. Finding your voice, your style, because
your sound, what makes you.
It rarely comes the first thing you do. It usually takes at least a project or two to see if you like it.
3.
Yeah. I mean,
your first 2 is like trying to find your voice, whether you rapping or singing or playing instruments. But that third one is like, that's that artist. That's that sound of that artist.
That's him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. It takes some time. Like, it's not something you need to rush. And it's something that I don't think you can say to yourself, this is something I'm bringing into the table. Like, I feel like somebody else has to say, hey, dude, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you feel. Was it like when somebody tells you, hey,
you got to get more than one opinion from you.
Yeah.
You have to.
And not your family.
No, they don't care. Like, they don't even matter. Like, it's the producer, it's the engineer, and like, y'all gotta form that relationship and everything, because they'll keep that a band with you. Find your home studio, they'll keep it a band with you. Any other studio, they're gonna record you, take your money. But if you find somebody that can kind of hear your sound and kind of help you bring your sound out, stick with that person.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. It's all about relationships, as we always been talking about. Build your relationships, build your engineer, find your engineer, and then make sure he's good and knows what the heck he's talking about. Mm-hmm. But no. So what is an artistic voice? Let's start from the basics. I guess what would you define as a voice?
Damn, I don't even know how to define.
It's a hard question.
Yeah, it is. I can define how I found my voice. Like, all I remember is watching, the movie Ray by Jamie Foxx. Mm-hmm. I watched this man manipulate his voice to sound like Ray Charles, and this is Jamie Foxx. It's the first guy that kind of inspired me. Not even Michael Jackson. Everybody say, "You saw Michael Jackson?" No, Jamie Foxx is the first man to inspire me to like want to sing. If it wasn't for him, I would not be doing what I'm doing now. Period.
So by listening to others, you found kind of something that fit your vocals. I think that's a part of it. I think the other thing is actually just doing the recording on a regular basis, working in the studio, and then seeing what works for your voice and other people, because your voice could be something you never even thought it was. Like, I've heard rappers become singers because it just fit their voice better. Or singers become rappers because
singing might have not been their style, or rapping might not have been their style. They have to, switch it over.
Switched it over. And
that
then
takes time and practice too.
Ran with that motherfucker, like been like, okay, now.
I'm a testament to that. I started off rapping. I was a rapper first. I'm always gonna be a rapper first. And singing just came way more naturally than just rapping is hard as hell. I give it. Rapping is hard. You gotta have breath, energy, all
Bars.
that. Same thing with singing, but I sing and I dance. I don't just do both. And then I even rap on some of my songs still to this day because it's still in me. But one thing I was gonna say to double back a little bit with the singing is I kind of found my voice recording myself just straight acapella. No excuse me. No instrumentals, none of this. Acapella, finding out my range, how high I can sing, how low I can sing in the studio and outside. I'll do it both. And like in the bathroom or whatever. So yeah, that's how I was trying to double back my bad.
That's a good point. It went, you kind of took it to the next level beyond just like, these are notes or this is my sound. You were like, let's play around with it. See how far I can go and how it sounds versus just saying, okay, I only have this range or I know I sound good here. No, like you gotta push the envelope. And that's why I said some rappers gotta become singers. You gotta try something else.
You gotta be versatile.
In the game.
Open-minded. You gotta be able to do either rap, sing and play instrument, or sing and dance, or rap and dance, or rap and make beats. You have to have more than one talent in this game. If you only got one talent, they're gonna put you in one lane. That's it.
Right, and I think that's what creates the individuality, is when you try something new out the box and then it's like, whoa, does that work? And then you test it out on a couple of people and they're like, yeah, well, who is that? And they don't even know it's you. I heard that before with artists. Like, who'll be like, oh, that's you? I never heard that side of you before. That's a good thing.
It sound like you. Like, who is this?
Don't get scared of that.
Yeah.
That's when you might be onto something. Like, hey, something unique, something individual.
Alvin Taylor Bassman Goes to Africa.
All right. See?
They said recording.
Yeah, remember? I brought him out of his shell a little bit. It was like, what is this kind of sound you got here? And then he became Jamaican.
Hey, literally.
So, I mean, that's a sound. And I think that's defining a voice, is working with other individuals to create something unique that's individual. And that's so funny how it's Unique Individuals podcast. But I think that
is crazy. Yeah.
It has to be unique and individual in order for it to be a sound.
Right.
Being gem number, 32?
33. 33.
Gem. So tips and exercises. I know we talked a little bit about, doing the vocal range, testing your vocal range. What else did you tip or trick that you did?
One thing I learned how to keep that breathing technique going, running and singing. I still do that to this day. It's got a little harder, but because I fell off from my accident. But running and singing is one of the best. I had a vocal coach. I'm not gonna say her name, and I'm not gonna say his name because it's two of them. But they both told me if you want to like expand your range and your wing capacity, either run or speed walk, talk on the phone. Speed walk, sing. Speed walk, run, rap, all that. And it worked. That's how I'm able to sing and dance. And now, like, it ain't nothing. Like, it used to be hard. Now it ain't nothing. I can do it with ease.
Oh, I'm gonna actually take that because that's a really good, simple thing to do. It doesn't take you having some special app or you need a coach. Just walk and talk.
Go around your block a few times.
Walk and talk.
Do it for a couple miles. And
That's so freaking awesome. Like, Jim,
if you can walk and talk, you're exercising right there. Your vocal range goes up and down. When you're talking, you make it excited, you make it higher. You can talk about something real mellow, it may go real low, or stay even in the middle. But you're constantly exercising your vocal range while you're walking and talking. And I never knew that until they both broke it down to me, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know that.
That's
genius.
awesome, man.
That's
awesome. I'm taking that one. I'm taking that one right from you because every artist needs that.
Yes.
That's if you're doing music, I need to be doing that. You know, I mean, I'm not even an artist. Like,
but he fit though. He already there.
I'm trying. I'm trying to stay.
I'm in the middle.
Stay active, and that's why I like that one. So, when did you know you had something? What was that first experience with your sound? Now, it doesn't have to be a show. It doesn't have to be like a record. It could just be like a personal moment where you sang or you played something for somebody or somebody's like that's something.
I ain't gonna say so. I think I sung. I think I said this like in episode 1 or 2 when I sung at a party. So I went to a house party. This thing about house party 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's this thing about that movie. Thinking about a house party is so crazy. It's on like Project X level, right? And it's so crazy. Certain houses only handle so much power in the house. Power goes out. So everybody whips out their phone with their camera light on. Like, everybody good? You good? Boom. Everybody got candles out. And first started doing no music. Started doing that. Then I was like, no, let me sing something. And then I sung Mario, Let Me Love You. Mm-hmm. And I just started singing in the middle of the crowd. Like, it was so fucking weird. I started singing this song, Mario, Let Me Love You. A lot of people don't never know the second verse. They know that first verse and that hook, and then they stop. So I sung that song and in front of about 700 people in this mansion party and shit. And a lot of my partners, they can testify to they was there. All my partners was there. My bros was like, this motherfucker sing.
Yeah, see, that's the reaction.
And when I started singing, after I sang that, some people started singing along with me. And then other people started singing songs. I was singing with them. It was like this weird reaction. Even the most hoodest dudes in there was singing and had them church voices.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, why you not? I got a gun. You singing a church song, but you can sing though. So that was my moment. And I was like, no, maybe I should do something with this.
Yeah. And you need one of those. You need somebody to inspire you to say, because motivation's like water. You have to do it every day. You have to drink motivation. You have to motivate
20
yourself.
20 minutes a day.
Every single day. And to have the moment like that to where somebody tell you can sing or you're doing something, you got something there.
That was Sherrod, Dorian, Derek, Darrell, a lot of my male partners and some of my best friend Brown, she was there too. It was just like, bro, you can do something with that. Forget the job. And this was some years ago.
Yeah.
So now I'm taking this. So this year, 2023, is probably the most serious. I think this is the first year I'm I'm about to go all the way with this. I don't even care if I go broke. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna give it my all. And by the middle of 2024, I should be on. I will be on.
Oh yeah, no,
it's gonna happen with this album. Oh my god, man!
And the album's already crazy. So
y'all about to hear this sound like, what the hell is this? What does Book put out? What is this? Oh my god, this is amazing! Who is this singing this song? That's gonna be the reaction.
Right, we were just talking about it. You'd be like, who is this? We got a sound. We got a unique individual sound.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Now how do you nurture that? So it's complicated, right? Because somebody might say, okay, that's a hit, but then somebody might say, oh, that sounds crazy.
Surround yourself with people that have the same vibe.
How do you keep that vibe going? If you got something, you got it. Somebody's told you got it, but then you got haters.
But you want the haters. You need the haters.
You
gotta have the haters, man. If you don't have the haters, they're not about to motivate you to do something even bigger and better the next time. Jim 33.
Ooh, big shout out, big shots.
So
big shots.
You gotta have that, man. And then, all I can say is if you have the right people around you, it's gonna always be positive. Because you gotta take criticism from all directions, whether it's from a man or a woman whether it's from a rapper or a singer or a pianist that don't even sing at all, but they know the tone you're supposed to sing in. It's somebody making a beat, know how you might want your beat to be played and flowed and everything. Like, you have to take criticism in the best way you possibly can, and learning, to just be humble.
Yeah, no, that's a really good point. I think it is the company you keep with your sound is going to shape your sound into what it is over time. Because you grow as a person, you grow as an artist over time. Your sound is going to change as well, but it shouldn't change to where it's unnoticeable. It shouldn't be like, okay, you do one project here and then the next project's a whole different vibe, different person. It should be something where it's like, okay, if I look at 4 years ago and I play an Alvin Taylor record, like, that's Alvin's voice. It's like, I know that voice, and it should be that way. But it's gonna evolve. Like, our sound's evolving. This sound project we're putting out now is a brand new idea. It's a brand new sound. But it's still Alvin. It's still unique to him and his vocals. And so I think if you have something like that, if you've really done the work up front and you kind of followed what we're telling you with finding a sound, making sure it's the right sound, it should last. It should be like Black Don't Crack. Like, my sound, it is just, will go regardless of whether I'm doing pop, rock, country, R&B. I put that thing on there like mayonnaise. It just goes with everything. And so, but it's changed. My voice has changed. I've grown as a person. So it will evolve. But don't let somebody say, your sound that you've developed isn't the right sound. And I think a lot of people get caught into that. Yeah, I know, because I might pop something in your head about that. But
well, I was gonna say, when I was in New York City, when I performed with the Black Ink Crew and DJ Envy and Success and them, when they told me you have that forever artist sound, I was like, what the hell is that? You have a forever, like Michael Jackson is a forever artist. So when I got put in that category, I'm looking like, well, y'all trying to hype me up. It's like, no, you really have that voice, like The Weeknd and Michael Jackson. Like, you have a forever artist sound. Kendrick Lamar, he's a forever artist.
Yeah, he's got that voice.
Like, oh my God. So me hearing that, it's pushed me to be bigger and greater and making me not want to stop at all.
And that's a great moment to realize when you're doing it right. Like, you need to take hold of those moments. I look for them every day when I look for somebody to voluntarily tell me something that motivates me and pushes me to that next level, because there's gonna be times when you get beat down, but when you get those motivational moments, run with them.
Yeah.
Because it's telling you you're doing it right. Like, that's what the world is telling you when you get those moments. Now, if you're not getting those on a regular basis, then you may need to think about what you're doing. It's time to reassess and be like, why am I not getting that feedback? That I'm looking for, and like step back and say, okay, well, maybe I need to rehone my sound. Maybe I need to go back to the gym or, the studio, the booth, and work harder on my music. But if you're getting those, if you've gotten that before, run with it. Don't second guess it. I hate when people second guess their sound. I see a lot in the studio, in the booth. They'll get in there and it's working, it's sounding great. Everybody in the room's loving it, and they're like, you think it sounds good? What do you think about that? And it's like, what does everybody else think about it? What do you think about it? Like, it's your sound. Like, I can't tell you.
If you don't mess with it, they're not gonna mess with it.
Thank you.
Real simple, man.
That's it's
like, even with you performing the show, if you're not feeling it, they're not gonna feel it. But if you putting your all into, you giving that energy and that spunk and all that with it, then they gonna vibe and rock with you no matter what you sound like. As long as you got that. That's what I'm looking for. Not that encouragement, but as long as you got that, that
confidence. Is that what the word?
As long as you got that confidence about yourself when you hit that stage, when you hit any of these mics, or even when you singing by yourself, have that confidence at all times, and take this shit seriously, man. Take it seriously.
I think you just furthered my understanding of it. I think part of the sound is the confidence.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Wow. Oh, yeah. And I just realized that.
34.
34. Boom.
Another gem.
We need a little sound effect with that, man.
We gotta find something.
Gem.
Gotta find something.
Ding. Throughout the whole episode, the whole season, just bing, 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 bing.
Ain't a little gem,
yes.
Pop on the screen,
But yeah, no, confidence. Like, when you walk in a mic and just like, oh oh, this person knows what they're, you know, you can feel it. It's in their body language.
Mm-hmm.
It's your persona. Same thing on stage. It's like you come on there, you grab the mic up, it's like, hey, what up, everybody? Like, you know, I mean.
Mm-hmm. You can't be nervous, man. Like, it's, I feel like, you know, some artists, I think any artist is always nervous when they first about to go on that stage. It's the jitters, it's the butterfly feeling you get. But once you grab that mic and you get in front of that crowd, I start going crazy. That's me. I feel like every artist does, you know.
Yeah.
But it's good to be nervous. I mean, you feel, you're still human. You feel, you got something to feel, you know.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's good to have that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's part of your sound. And because if you're confident about your sound, then other people are gonna be confident about your sound. They're gonna believe in your sound.
Yes.
It's when it's like you up there guessing, and that's what I say when you're in the booth asking me, what is that right, or asking me if it sounds good, and you don't know if it sounds good. Then that's when I'd be questioning. Does it sound good? Am I hearing something?
Yeah.
So no, I mean, so let's I guess we've offered a lot, you know, a few pointers on like
And a bunch of gems.
a bunch of gems. I mean, if you ain't got like a bust down rollie with all the gems,
Start
we
taking
don't
your
provide
notes
it.
down, man.
Like, cause the last little thing on this topic was mentorship and like finding those people that can help you. And I know we already talked about it, but like, you know, your engineer, of course, is day one. You know, your business partners, whether it be like your graphic artist or your manager or, you know, a boy who's just helping you out do music that's just around, you know, having those people, of course. But like, is there any other ideas about how to go out and find people to give you feedback on your music? Like, where else could you find feedback on your music?
Social media is like the main place. You can go on live and sing some stuff, and they'll give you feedback
Ooh.
instantly.
Live. A lot of people don't think about live like as just
I
a
don't
way.
go live like that, but I gotta start going live more because y'all be hitting me, man. Why don't you
know.
go live? I'm like, I ain't got nothing to talk about, but then I do.
Yeah, well, and just to
Something
do
every
those
day.
that's a show.
Mm-hmm.
You can think about it, it's like if you got enough followers and you say you get 40, 50 people in a live,
Mm-hmm.
that's a show.
Oh yeah, it's a concert. It's a little mini concert.
Mini show.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that. Damn. Mini concerts on the live.
35.
Big productions. You
Tory
go all
Lanez was
out.
like the last one before he went to jail. He's the last one that did that, and I enjoyed him. You know,
Yeah,
DJ
go
stuff,
all out on
that.
the live. Wow. What else? That was a good one. What else do you think to find people that want to?
You can go like to subways or outside of certain places.
Ooh,
That
bus.
like I know Walnut Creek. When I would go like to the little the downtown area, like where they'll have like little mini festivals right there, but people will bring their pianos from their home and roll that big thing out there, or guitars, and have like a small little area and just start singing live.
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
Oh man,
You know,
man,
just get on it, sit down with the hat out, you know,
and go out there and sing.
That's another gem. Because how many people are scared to
I want to
sing
do
in
that
public?
with the album. Oh my god,
I'm down, bro. I'm down to just sit
See the
there and
reactions.
just bang
Oh my
out.
God.
Like, yeah, I want to be there too. See the reactions. And,
Like,
you
you
know.
know, over here got a whole band. Like, are
Right.
you serious?
right. Oh man, that's
And
a
that's
great
free
idea.
too. That's free.
Free, and it's like it's the best workout exercise for you, your career. I mean, who knows gonna walk by and hear something?
I'm like, oh, hold on.
It's the
I need to
opportunities.
record this and send it to my manager. Let me
Boom,
Atlantic Records,
boom, Empire,
Sony,
done.
Empire.
Done. And it's like Justin Bieber. That's how he got on, bro. Just singing. Like in public. It's beautiful. These things, I mean, you have to pay people to tell you these things. We're telling you this for free. So enjoy. I think we gotta charge the next podcast.
Man,
We gotta charge. So let's do a little quick recap. You know, so find your voice, take your time. Don't rush it.
don't rush.
Look for outside mentorship to tell you when you're done finding your voice. Your voice is gonna change. So grow with it, enjoy it, invest in it. And then just don't worry about trying to stay in the box. If you know,
Don't.
go outside the box to find your sound.
Be creative, man.
Be creative.
Think
This is the
outside
fun part.
that box.
Because once you find that sound, you're gonna get locked into that sound. Everybody gonna want to hear it. So
Same
better make
sound.
sure it's good.
Mhm.
And just, you know, enjoy it. Enjoy this thing. I mean, this is life, it should be fun. It should not be miserable. You know, if it's
Yeah.
making you miserable, you might want to find something else to do.
Yeah.
Because I know I wake up every day thinking about music, wanting to do music and enjoying
It
it.
becomes like a drug, a very good drug. Not like saying the drugs are bad. I mean, they are
There's
bad.
some pretty good drugs out
But
there.
this drug is like the best drug for me. This is my drug right here.
That's right.
I'm gonna start slinging it like crazy.
That's right. That's right. We bagging it up right now. So with no further ado, we got to get back to this grind. That's Unique Individual Podcast, take 10.
10 episodes.
10 episodes. Yeah.
10 episodes.
We are live, headquarters, HQ Studio, Tracy, California. I'm your host, Corey,
It's your boy Alvin Taylor.
and it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Woo.
Thank you guys. We love y'all,
Thank you.
man.
Love you.
Let's go. Oh God.
That's bad. And you know, now we got to start taking this bitch on the road.
Oh
Now I
yeah.
can record podcasts anywhere. I got the podcast set up in the
Go
back.
outside.